Welcome to my channel. 1. Patrick Zhuwao. Why members of the security services are voting for Nelson Chamisa. The security services are voting for Nelson Chamisa because they, more than anyone else, know intimately that perpetuating the coup regime will lead to bloodshed. They are aware that the deep distrust and deadly tensions between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga will definitely degenerate into all-out war. The lives of members of the security services will be put at risk since they will be used to fight each other in pursuit of the greedy and personal ambitions of Mnangagwa and Chiwenga. Already, 2 of their members unfortunately lost their lives needlessly as a result of the ZANU-PF bomb of 23 June 2018. Consequently, the security services are going beyond just voting for Chamisa. They are also participating in 2 very noble patriotic endeavors which will avert the looming armed confrontation between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga. Members of the security services have been exposing the junta's attempts to steal the people's vote. They are also preparing themselves to accept Chamisa as the democratically elected popular president of Zimbabwe's Second Republic, as demonstrated more visibly since Thursday 12 June 2018. Social media messages from police officers throughout Zimbabwe are alerting the whole world to the junta's futile attempts at manipulating the electoral processes. The security services are highlighting the abuse of the electoral process to ensure that their vote is not stolen. By ensuring that the vote of the security services is not stolen, the security services are also ensuring that the vote of the people of Zimbabwe is also not stolen. But more importantly, the security services are communicating that they are ready and willing to accept the people's vote. There have been some loud junta propagandists that have been trying to hoodwink the nation into apathy by lying that the security services will not accept the inevitable result of Chamisa winning the election. Vanarvanhima. They are lying. These lies are designed to discourage people from voting for Chamisa. The security services will accept Chamisa's victory and will gladly serve under him. Allow me to explain how I have gradually realized that the security services will accept Chamisa's victory by taking you back 2 years. The ZANU-PF Youth League's Million-Man March of 26 May 2016 demonstrated that Zimbabwe was ready for young leadership. Similar to the leadership of Chamisa. The overwhelming turnout at the Million-Man March made it abundantly evident that young people were emerging as a political force to be reckoned. In response, Chiwenga in his capacity then as commander of the defense forces, made a chillingly unconstitutional declaration on 18 April 2017 that war veterans are the stockholders of Zimbabwe and that the rest of us are mere stakeholders. That coup precursor declaration contravenes the Constitution of Zimbabwe, which recognizes everyone as equal. Since that time, I have been concerned and worried for the past 2 years that our security services would not accept a democratic outcome that yields a young person who is not a veteran of the liberation struggle as president. Chiwenga's utterances represented the Chinu Cheju, our thing, entitlement mantra which needed to be addressed given that Zimbabwe's demographics were pointing to the need to empower young people with leadership opportunities. Nahanda Radio Middle Off Story. A conciliatory approach was adopted. President Mugabe attempted to assure the likes of Chiwenga by putting into place a transitional plan that would have seen Comrade Cindy Sekiramayi, as a war veteran, succeeding President Mugabe in this 2018 election. Comrade Sekiramayi would have taken on the responsibility of easing in a new generation of young leadership for the 2023 elections. The presidential youth interface rallies were specifically designed to introduce and prepare to elevate Comrade Sekiramayi. Unfortunately, President Mugabe's succession plan was scuttled by false narratives that sought to wrongly suggest that either Mai Dr. Grace Mugabe or Comrade Saviour Kasukuwere were due to succeed President Mugabe. I vividly recall President Mugabe making fun of Comrade Kasukuwere at the Binder presidential youth interface as he narrated how the so-called G40 faction in ZANU-PF had its origins in Barack Obama's rise to the American presidency at the age 47. Similarly, President Mugabe has consistently stated that Mai Dr. Grace Mugabe was never meant to succeed him. He has unwaveringly declared as much during the presidential youth interface rallies as well as during his last interaction with the media on 15 March 2018. Those false narratives were used to justify the November 15, 2017 coup. Mnangagwa and Chiwenga sought to convince the whole world that they were saving Zimbabwe from Dr. Grace Mugabe's ambitions to lead Zimbabwe. Even now, the junta seeks to scuttle the momentum of generational renewal being led by Nelson Chamisa by falsely seeking to suggest a pact between Chamisa and Dr. Grace Mugabe. That is utter nonsense and hogwash. When President Mugabe opted to resolve the November 15, 2017 coup politically, some of us got together to establish NPF as a political tool to democratically restore constitutionalism. As the NPF's founding members, we were also of the view that NPF needed a distinguished war veteran as a transitional leader, along the same way that Comrade Sekra Mai was meant to succeed President Mugabe. This is why the founding members of NPF had earmarked retired Brigadier General Ambrose Mnangagwa to be president in the founding National Executive Committee of NPF, despite several warnings and misgivings about his lack of capacity to take on the onerous responsibility of dismantling the junta. Thank for watching. Please subscribe and share. See you again.